Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to another Matchday Live episode. It is Thursday, which means it is the Europa League, and Arsenal are in the semi-finals of the Europa League taking on Valencia. It's going to be a tough tie, but Arsenal should be the favourites going into this one. In fact, we could be the favourites for the whole tournament. I think it's going to be an all-English final, but of course we have got to go ahead and get the job done, and so too have Chelsea in their semi-final as well. But fingers crossed we can get it done tonight. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet just like we did against Napoli in the first leg. That gives us a huge advantage going into that second leg. I think it was 2-0, wasn't it, in that first one? So if we can do that again tonight against Valencia, we should really go through into the final with ease, and then hopefully lift the trophy in a few weeks' time. Valencia not in the best of forms right now. They did lose their last game at the weekend against Eibar. I think they're currently in 6th place. Let me just look over to my second monitor. Yeah, Valencia currently in 6th place, just behind Seville in their league. So not the worst league position, of course. Arsenal are not having the best of times either. We've just lost 3 games in a row in the Premier League, so something needs to change. Hopefully we can get our asses into gear in this tournament. As I said, we did play really well against Napoli and then we just fall apart in the league, so something needs to change here at Arsenal. Not very happy that we did lose again at the weekend against Leicester City. Not only lost, but Leicester City absolutely thrashed us, 3-0. We didn't stand a chance. The players just seem lost. I don't know if it's Unai Emery changing things too much. The players are just not happy. But Lacazette, fantastic striker, of course, but his confidence just looks in pieces right now. I don't really know what's going on. Obviously Ramsey's going, and he's been one of our best players since he announced that he's leaving for Juventus. Bernd Leno, also one of our best players in recent weeks, which is something, well, tells itself, doesn't it, really, because we've done a lot of defending and still conceding loads of goals. So if he can be one of our best players and we're still conceding and losing, it shows you how bad the rest of our team has been. But Aubameyang, he is back from that sinus surgery thing that he had, procedure, a few days ago or last week or so. He didn't score against Leicester, which is a bit of a shame, but hopefully he can score tonight. We want to go on and get the victory and keep a clean sheet. As I said, we've had a lot of defensive problems. It's something where we do need to improve in the summer. Whether it's actually going to be done in the summer or not, I don't really hold my hopes that high, to be honest. I have no idea who we're going to be going for, what kind of transfers, the positions we're going to improve. Will any be made at all? It's yet to be seen, but I guess it's all going to depend on whether we can qualify for the Champions League, and we're not going to do that in the league, I don't think, now. I think the top 4 is going to be out of our reach. Chelsea looking good for that, and Tottenham as well, even though Tottenham did lose recently, and everybody else seems to be dropping points. But after Arsenal lost 3 in a row, we could very easily drop more points ourselves. So I think the only way we're going to be qualifying for the Champions League this season will be winning the Europa, which again is going to be a tough feat in itself. We've got this game against Valencia, well, the tie, in fact, there's 2 games against Valencia, and then we've got the final, which is more likely going to be against Chelsea, which in itself is not going to be easy to do. But although we do have a pretty decent record against Chelsea in cup finals, so fingers crossed, if it is going to be an all-English final, it is going to go in the way of the Arsenal, and it could be our first trophy for a while. So there is the hope. Let's continue on then with this FIFA 19 game. As you can see, it is 1-0 for the Arsenal. We've played pretty well so far. Had a few more chances, should have put some of them away. Well, let's try and get a second goal at the end of this first half. Mesut Ozil, he's back in the team. He did miss that Leicester game. Not sure why. Oh, he just misses out on the deflection there. But yeah, I don't know why Mesut Ozil was ruled out of that Leicester City game. Nobody really picked up on it. I didn't hear of any injury or why he missed out totally. He wasn't even on the sub bench. But maybe he was just rested for this game. We'll have to wait and see on that. I have got Aubameyang starting alongside Lacazette in that striking position, so hopefully that is going to be happening on Thursday as well, with Mesut Ozil just behind the 2. So fingers crossed they can pick their finger out tonight and get some goals. That is the hope. We want to see Mesut Ozil firing on all cylinders, because I think if he doesn't kick himself into gear, he could be on his way out in the summer. I have to say, I'm really annoyed with his attitude, to be honest. He just doesn't seem interested to be at Arsenal, does he? Talented player, but he doesn't seem interested, so I think it's time for him to go out, and there's plenty of others who could come in who want to actually play for Arsenal and get the job done as well. We want somebody playing in that cam position who can play week in, week out and put in a good performance no matter who we are up against. But here he is, Mesut Ozil, lays it off there for Aaron Ramsey, who's obviously already on his way out, which is a bit of a shame now, but what can you do? I'm not a big fan of Aaron Ramsey's, but he's been playing fantastically for us since he has announced that he can go to Italy. So we'll just have to see how we get on. I can't believe we've still got Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka, I don't know what he does, but he seems to be playing every game. He's such a terrible player, a negative player, and I don't know how he gets in that start 11. He did the same when we had Arsene Wenger at the helm, and now he's doing the same with Unai Emery, so I don't know. He must be the teacher's pet, shall I say. One that's always arse-licking the manager, and that's a good ball. And there is the second goal, and that is Aaron Ramsey to give Arsenal a 2-goal lead. Just over 10 minutes gone here. 10 minutes to go here at the Emirates Stadium. It is now Arsenal 2, Valencia 0. And if we can replicate this in real life, this would be absolutely fantastic for Arsenal. Give us that great advantage going into that second leg back in Spain, just like we did against Napoli. And Napoli really played poor against us, to be fair. I think it'll be a little bit tougher tonight with Valencia. A couple of Arsenal, former Arsenal players, of course, in Coquelin and Gabriel Paulista, or Paulista Gabriel, however you want to pronounce his name. And a chance, wow, he just kicked the air there, totally missed the ball, thankfully for us. And now a possible counter-attack is on. Arsenal in possession inside their half now with Lucas Torreira. Nice ball played through for Mesut Ozil. He's trying to charge all the way through there. Sliding chance comes in from Lucas Torreira. It is going to be a free kick here for Valencia. We've got a minute of added time remaining, and Lucas Torreira does pick up a yellow card. So he's got to be careful then. He doesn't want to miss the final if indeed we do go through into that final. But Pereiro, he's the one that got taken down, I believe. Or not, I have no idea who it was actually. But 2-0. We will be taking this into the final. As always, leave your vote in that poll in the top right, guys. Who do you think is going to come out on top on this one? Will Arsenal get the victory? But will Valencia go ahead and get at least an away goal? Would be dangerous if they do get an away goal, no matter what scoreline we get. But fingers crossed we can keep the clean sheet. Also in the comments below, who you think is going to be the top scorer? What do you think the scoreline is going to be at the end? Will it be an all-English final? Arsenal and Chelsea? It could very well be that. And then who do you think is going to win the final altogether? Will it be Arsenal? Could it be Chelsea? Fingers crossed it's going to be Gunners. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy today's episode. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you for the weekend's match against Brighton, I believe. But thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.